Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are enjoying your YouTube classes. So let us start our today's topic, chapter number 10, measurement. Children, we already have started this chapter. I introduced and explained more than half of the chapter in the previous videos. So before continuing, let us quickly have a look which all topics we have discussed in our previous videos. First of all, children, we have done two very important definitions, that is measurement. Measurement is the process of finding the size or quantity of an item or material. Size, length, quantity can be mass for solids and capacity for liquids. Then unit. A unit is a fixed quantity used as a standard of measurement. So these are the two very important definitions which we have discussed in detail. So you need to learn these definitions very carefully. Then we discuss the practical application of measurement in our daily life. Variety of examples we discussed. Then the standard units of measurement. Standard or fixed units of measurement of length, mass, capacity, time and temperature. And then we discuss different quantities one by one. First of all, we discussed about the length, the main units to measure length and the instruments to measure length. First of all, these are the non-standard units to measure length, that is handspan, cubit and footspan. The non-standard units to measure length. Then the standard or fixed unit to measure length, centimeter, meter and kilometer. And the instruments to measure length are meter rod, measuring tape and scale. After that, the second quantity which we discussed was mass. Mass, the amount of material contained by an object, is mass. And the main units are milligram, gram and kilogram. These are the standard units to measure mass. And what are the instruments to measure mass? Weighing balance or weighing machines. They can be digital balance, grosser's balance, beam balance or spring balance. These are the different kinds of weighing balance or weighing machines to measure mass. Then the next topic was very important, the difference between mass and weight. Mass of an object is the amount of matter it contains, but weight of an object is the force of gravity applied on it. And mass can be measured in milligram, gram or kilogram. But the unit of weight is Newton, because the force of gravity was discovered by the scientist Isaac Newton. So after his name, just to give him honor, the unit of weight is Newton. Then the third topic was capacity. The main units of capacity, milliliter and milliliter. And what are the instruments or tool to measure capacity? They are the measuring cylinders or measuring vessels. You can see here measuring vessels, measuring cylinder and measuring jug. These are the instruments to measure capacity. So children, these three topics, that is length, mass and capacity, We already have discussed in the previous videos. You need to learn the unit and the instruments. Now today's topic is time. Now you know very well, in our daily routine we used to measure time using the clock, the wall clock or the alarm clock or the wristwatch. So time is measured in second, minutes and hours. You know there are 3 needles in the clock: second, minute and hour. So these are the units to measure time: second, minute and hours. And what are the instruments to measure time? Watch or clock. As you can see here, different kinds of clock and watch: a table clock, wristwatch, wall clock and digital watch. Digital watch in which the time is shown in numbers, that is digital watch. We have done the digital balance also. So digital term means when the time or the measurement is given in the numbers. So this is time. What are the units to measure time? Second, minute and hours. And what are the instruments to measure time? Watch or clock. Then you can see using a clock to measure time. You know very well, you all have done in the previous class, in class 3, how to calculate or see the time. In the clock there are 3 hands mainly. The short hand reads the hour, which is called hour hand. The long hand reads minute, which is called minute hand. And the thin hand reads the second, which is called second hand. And just now I told you that some watches shows the time in number. What do we call them? Digital watches. Digital term is mainly used when the measurement is given or shown in the numbers. As you can see here, in this watch, the time is shown in number. So this is known as digital watch, where the time is shown in number. And these are the units given. The relationship: 1 day is equal to 24 hours, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we have done and discussed the 4th topic, that is time. Now let's move on to the next topic. Here it is shown that how you can read the time using the clock. The hour hand completes 1 round in 12 hours. The minute hand completes 1 round in 1 hour. And the second hand completes 1 round in 1 minute. So this is the relationship. Now the next topic, that is temperature. Now what is temperature? Temperature is the measure of hotness or coldness of an object. So temperature, that is the measure of hotness or coldness of an object, that how hot or cold an object is. That is its temperature. Now what are the units to measure temperature? Degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. These are the 2 units to measure temperature. Degree Celsius, just learn the spelling very carefully. Celsius, C-E-L-C-I-U-S. Fahrenheit, F-A-H-R-E-N-H-E-I-T. And the symbols to denote these are, just look here very carefully: degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit. These are the symbols to denote degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. Now the normal body temperature, if we want to measure both in Celsius as well as Fahrenheit scale, so the normal human body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. If we have to measure in Celsius, then we say 37 degrees Celsius. And in Fahrenheit scale, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. So you need to learn the normal body temperature in both Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. Now the clinical thermometer is mainly used to measure the body temperature. So the thermometer which is normally used by the doctors, that is clinical thermometer. Nowadays we have digital thermometer also, in which the reading is shown in number. As I just have told you, digital means when the measurement is given in number. It can be digital balance, digital weighing machine, digital watch, digital thermometer, in which the measurement is given in number. So clinical thermometer is used by the doctors. Now look here carefully, this do you know box. Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit was the scientist who has invented the mercury thermometer. And he also has introduced the standard temperature scale, that is Fahrenheit. So it was a contribution of Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit that first he has invented the mercury thermometer, and second he has introduced the standard temperature scale, that is Fahrenheit. So you need to learn the contribution of Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit in science. And that is why this temperature scale has given the name Fahrenheit, just to give honor to this scientist. Now it is given in the book how to read a thermometer. It is very easy to read the clinical thermometer because the digital thermometer, it is very easy to use because the numbering, the reading is given in the numbers. So you can easily check the temperature using the digital thermometer. But in the clinical, the mercury thermometer, you have to check the level of mercury. The level of mercury column, it increases due to the rise of temperature and then it comes down. So you need to note down the level of mercury, to find out the exact temperature. But it is very convenient nowadays. Digital thermometers are available in the chemist shop. You can purchase that. It is very easy to use and easy to handle because the reading is shown in numbers. So children, this is all about the chapter. We have completed our chapter. This is the book exercise, which is your homework. You need to complete the book exercise, then we will discuss. So we have completed all the 4 topics, the 5 main topics, the 5 main quantities of the chapter. Let us recap one by one. The first one, we discussed about the length. Now what are the units of length? Just recall. Units of length. Units of length are centimeter, meter, kilometer. And what are the instruments to measure length? Meter rod, measuring tape, scale. The second topic was mass. Now what are the main units to measure mass? Milligram, gram and kilogram. And what are the main instruments to measure mass? Digital balance, Grosser's balance, beam balance or spring balance. Then the third topic was capacity. Capacity. Which are the main units to measure capacity? Milliliter or liter. And which are the main instruments to measure capacity? Measuring vessel, measuring cylinder or measuring jug. The next topic, time. Which are the main units to measure time? Second, minutes and hour. And what are the main instruments to measure time? A table clock, wristwatch, wall clock or digital watch. Now what is a digital watch? The watch which shows the time in number is called digital watch. Digital balance, weighing balance is also there. Digital weighing machine which shows the reading in number. Digital watch which shows the time in number. Digital thermometer which shows the temperature in number. And then the fifth topic, that is temperature. What is temperature? The measure of hotness or coldness of an object. What are the units to measure temperature? Degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. Just see the symbols how to denote degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. And what is the normal body temperature? 37. Normal human body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. And which thermometer is used by the doctors? That is clinical thermometer. And I just have told you that nowadays digital thermometers are available which shows the reading, the temperature in the numbers, which is very easy and convenient to use. Then there's the do you know box, very important, you need to learn very carefully. Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit invented the mercury thermometer and he also introduced the standard temperature scale, that is Fahrenheit. Now this is the activity given in your book, how to use a thermometer. Just now I told you children, it is very easy to use the digital thermometer. Just you need to switch it on and then after some time you can check the reading which is given in numbering. But how to use the clinical mercury thermometer? First of all, see the various steps. Wash the thermometer before use. Prefer an antiseptic solution like Dettol or Savlon we can use to wash it and then dry it with the soft cloth. Then just hold the thermometer firmly. Give it a few jerks. You have to give the few jerks to bring the level of mercury below 35 degrees Celsius, because the normal human body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. So when the mercury level will come to the normal, then the next step is place the bulb of the thermometer, the tip of the thermometer under your tongue for about 2 minutes. In case of a child, we can also place it below the armpit, not in the mouth. Then the fourth step, after 2 minutes, take out the thermometer, read the level of mercury of thermometer, because due to the heat, due to the rise in temperature, the mercury level will also rise. Then hold it as shown in the figure, and this will give you the body temperature in degrees Celsius as well as degree Fahrenheit. You must have visited doctor and you must have seen that how the doctors check the body temperature using the clinical thermometer. So children, explanation of the chapter is completed. You all will complete the book exercise. Now I am going to give you homework. First of all, read the chapter carefully and underline the important terms. You need to underline all the important terms which I have underlined in the book. Second thing, just complete your book exercise. I'll share the PDF to cross-check your book exercise. Third, complete your written work in the notebook if anyone has not done yet. Complete your written work and then start learning the chapter, learn question answers of the chapter very carefully. So this is all for today children. The chapter is done. Study on regular basis. Take care of yourself. Have a good day. Okay, bye children.